Hi all, this is Kelly, and I'm here with my little puppy Annie. Well, I don't know if she's really considered a puppy anymore. She's about 7 months old, so to me she's still a puppy, but she's about as big as she's going to get, and she needs a bath. But anyways, I kind of wanted to show you what I've done different with my craft room. Um, I kind of do this every year, and I try to kind of rearrange it to what I'm doing more often than not. And the first thing I wanted to show you was this little area right here. This is right when you come to the left of coming in the door of my craft room. Let me back up here. And this part used to be the original part of my craft room. If you've watched any of my older videos about my craft room. But I have this little desk in here, and I found this embroidery machine, and I've been just learning about it and playing a little bit with it. See, kind of back there. So anyways, I've kind of set this up as my area for sewing and embroidery. My husband, I need to finish off around the door and around the window with some trim, so that'll be my project this year as far as the craft room itself. My husband built these shelves for me, and I haven't done anything. This shelf and this shelf, so I can put the sewing machines that I already had on them, and so I need to put a little stain or something on that. And this section right here, which I was working on this, taking this apart, I made it as like a Christmas tree made out of jewels and things, and they didn't stick very well to this glass frame, so I was taking it all apart. Excuse me. But this area is what I used to use mainly as just my paper crafting, and I have that up there, which I've made. Of course, it's just the pegboard, and I just put it inside of a frame that I found at, I think it was Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Okay, I have this table, or not table, this kind of stand right here, where I have, like, down here I have some inks, some punches and stamps, some like 6x6 paper pads, pencils, and markers. I'm working on like that handwriting, and so in this drawer right there I have some things where I've been working with that creative writing. I really like doing that, but it's funny because it's almost like you're learning like you did back when you learned cursive, so it's interesting. I have my stethoscope there. I'm a nurse, and so I need to take that back to the house. I have some embellishments up here and some stamps, and of course on this area I have down here, right down there, I've got like strings of lights and some things I never hardly use. My tool things that I have. All this here is, I get a subscription to, I think, Stampin' Up. I think that's the one. And I just keep everything that I get from that in there. And in this right here I'm going to replace. I didn't like it, but I think I'm going to just paint instead. And here I've just got like some more stamps. All my like adhesives. More stamps and inks. And some cards down there and envelopes. Okay, now this area used to be for just like beadwork and stuff, but I tend to do more paperwork than I do beadwork. So what I've decided to do is kind of spread out on this area right here with paperwork, so I can keep my trimmer and my paper cutter, and get my scoring board out here. I'm working on this with some family pictures, so I'm doing that. And then of course I have all my beads over there, and of course my big shot right there. I have some stickers and like my heat gun, things like that. On this side I have like what is it? Some washi tape, bunch of washi tape, some more just random stickers and stamps, a bunch of lettering, and the rest of these are just like lace and ribbon. Okay, and then in here I have like, this is like mainly like Christmas decorations and things, and that's more like embellishments. Those are wood. I got some Project Life things down there. I've got some photo albums that I've made or have been given to me. I've got some more stamps, random clear stamps. I've got a basket of different types of punch boards, things like that. I've got some foil and pens and markers, and some cutouts. Those were when I very first got back into crafting, so I've had those quite a while. And then some like journaling type things. Here I keep like my clear stamps in these here, and that one is embossing folders, and I found these at a thrift shop. Those are some hymn books, and then I found some school books back from the early 1900s. I really don't have too much in there that'll be just like leftover, space that I could use if I needed it. Some more hanging stamps and embellishments. I've got some books for crafting, paper crafting. Here is all my, in here I've got all my scraps, and then all my 12 by 12 pads. And I still use quite a bit of those, and I'm a sucker for paper pads. I can't help myself. And then getting into my added on section of my craft. Okay, so let me go up here first. I have a little shelf with some things that my daughters have given me throughout the years, and some pictures. Up here I just have some shelves and those large flowers that I made last year for a baby shower, and this is my entryway into my new section, and I just have a bunch of flowers and wreaths. On this side, I've been finding some things at thrift shops. I found that, so I'll use that for something this year. That would actually be really cute for like Easter. You could put like little eggs and things like that in there. I put that there because I found that at a thrift shop. And I hung up these baskets, so I have some, whoops, sorry about that. I have some more storage. Okay, step up into here, and on this side of the room, I hope I'm not making anybody nauseous, but I have this whole corner of some flowers. I have plenty of flowers now, so I'm okay there. I just that was another thing I'm a sucker for, is flowers. When I go to Hobby Lobby, if it's 50% off, I am probably gonna get some. So anyways, I have this little thing here where I have little things that I've picked up over the years. I have all my glassware. I like to make the little floating teacups, so whenever I find any of those at thrift shops, I'll pick them up. And then down here I just have some random project things, you know, like little wood pieces and things like that. So that's just all kind of random things that I might use in a no, don't chew on that. So on here, for project is what I was saying, I'm sorry. Over here, my husband made me these shelves, and he put in like a funnel, and so I can put the rest of my flowers just individually. I'll store some like garland down there, and I have some wreaths. I have some like empty, I keep like empty, I think I have a couple like Pringle cans, and so I might use those for something. And these are some flowers that I've worked with recently, so I keep those are still out. I have a couple of stands for my camera, and my phone. I have this table here, which is from my family. We've had it in the family for a long time, and so I've brought it in my craft room, and I've got some things that I have been working on. And I found this is really cute I think I found it at Hobby Lobby, I think, but I just keep some random, again, little things in there. I've got some feathers, some leather cord, some brass rings, things like that. There's some tile, and so I just keep that in. And these are some things. This is really cute. My husband made that. It was for Christmas, actually. It's a he's into woodworking, and he made that truck, and it looks like it's pulling a tree, which is really cute. And so he also made this for me. It is for tying bows. I haven't really used it, but I've been seeing people use something like this, and he said that he could make that for me. So I will use that. And I don't know, under here I just have some storage things, but I wanted to show you, he made this, and I never did anything with it for Christmas. There's Annie. But isn't that, I thought that was so creative. Annie. She needs a haircut. Okay, then up here I have some of my machines. I have my Cricut, my laminator. I have my Mink. I have a, it puts like glue on the back of things that I want to turn into stickers, and that prints out pictures. I have this printer here I bought special to use with my Mink, because it has, it's a laser print, laser ink, and that is what you need to do when I'm doing my foiling. Annie. Okay, then over here, this is kind of a work area. I have this long table. Oh, sorry, Annie. Sorry. I have this long table up here. It actually, I think it used to be like in a bar or a restaurant or something, and somebody had on sale, and so we went and got it. And my husband, it's really heavy. It's not going anywhere. So I think you may have seen this in a video I made that. It's kind of a Lazy Susan, and then I just put a bunch of clear boxes and made it for storage, for things to be handy. Up here I've got some shelves that I found at a thrift shop and painted them black. I made that, it was kind of a dupe from something from, I think, Kirkland's, I think it was. Here I keep baskets of just like where I want to keep things together, and these are like if I was going to do anything with bottle caps. So I've got some things in there, and this is for like embossing. Then I have some decorative fruits and vegetables. I've got all my like burlap and deco mesh stuff. My husband gave me his scraps for wood because I was planning on using those in a project, and he made a little like bench. This is just some random paper, printer paper, and canvases, things like that, and glitter. I have a bunch of glitter and paints, and I made that for a wedding for my son. And then over here it's just some random, like I said, random things, because this is my room where I do projects and then do flower arrangements and wreaths like that. But this shelf kind of holds some things that I just pick up randomly. I have some storage bins for Christmas and in the fall, so I've got that, and some more fruits and vegetables and things to make projects. I have these shelves, Annie, where I have some glassware, and those right there, I made those for a wedding to set on tables. And like I said, I've got some yarn. So I just keep, a lot of times I just keep everything like that light right there, that hanging light. It was in our house and it just looks awful, and it's been sitting outside, and I thought I could use that for something. So that is my plan. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and like I said, I'd like to kind of change it up around here based on my needs of what I'm doing a lot more of. And right now I'm doing a lot more paper work, but of course I'll be doing some projects for upcoming holidays and things like that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. If there's, and comment below, down below, if there's something that in particular that you have any questions about. I'd love to hear from you. You have a great rest of the week, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.